The soil looked quiet, almost empty. Rain had passed in the night, pressing the ground dark and heavy. A thin layer of mist clung close to the surface. Nothing moved above. No leaves shook. No stems leaned. Yet beneath the soil, something had already shifted. The field held many plants. Tall grasses stood beside young shrubs. Their leaves caught early light. Dew slid from their edges and disappeared into the earth. Wind passed lightly over them, then moved on. To the eye, each plant stood alone, rooted to its own small claim of ground. Below, the ground told a different story. Roots spread in slow, deliberate patterns. Thin and pale, they followed moisture, fractures, and old tunnels left by insects long gone. Some pressed deep. Others stayed near the surface. They did not cross by accident. They grew close, then closer still, until distance meant very little. When rain came often, growth above stayed steady. When dry days stretched longer, change arrived quietly. Leaves grew smaller. Stems paused. Above ground, it looked like restraint. Below, it was response. Roots released signals into the soil. Not sound. Not shape. Subtle chemical shifts carried through moisture and contact. Information moved without urgency, but without delay. Near the center of the field, one plant began to fail. Its leaves dulled. The soil around it dried faster than elsewhere. Sun lingered there longer each afternoon. The plant leaned slightly, then stopped growing upward altogether. Its roots pressed outward, thin and searching, meeting resistance at every turn. Nearby roots sensed the imbalance. They did not rush. They adjusted. Direction changed by degrees. Some redirected stored nutrients through pathways formed slowly over seasons. Fungal threads carried the exchange farther than roots alone could reach. Nothing above revealed this movement. The field stayed calm. Days passed. Heat sharpened. Wind stripped a leaf from one plant, then another. Growth slowed across the field. The struggling plant held its position. Its color did not return, but it did not drain away either. It stayed. When clouds finally returned, rain fell deep and steady. Water soaked down and remained. The soil softened. Signals shifted again. Roots loosened their grip in some places and tightened it in others. Growth resumed, uneven but alive. The weakened plant began to send less outward. It received more. Nearby plants adjusted without losing balance. No single root took too much. No cluster withdrew completely. The field endured as a system. Autumn arrived. Light thinned. Cold touched the ground at night. Leaves dried and released their hold. Stems hardened. Above ground, the plants prepared to let go of what could not be kept. Below, the network stayed. Fine roots broke down and fed the soil. Thicker ones held steady. What one plant released, another absorbed. Loss moved through the system without waste. Winter sealed the surface. Frost locked the ground. Snow erased the field's outline. Above, life appeared finished. Underneath, the roots waited. They did not stop. They rested together. Signals fell low but never vanished. Strength was held, not spent. When warmth returned, the change began below first. Roots stirred. New paths formed beside old ones. Stored energy moved outward. Shoots followed soon after, breaking through softened soil. The field returned. Not identical. Not separate. Balanced. Each plant rose shaped by what it had given and what it had received. None stood untouched by the others. The ground kept their quiet history long after words would have failed. Some connections never speak. They move through presence, timing, and shared ground. Support can pass unseen and still determine who stands. What flows between us may never be named, yet it shapes survival all the same. Where have you felt support without being told? Where have you offered it without needing credit? Reflection questions who in your life understands you without needing explanation? What unspoken support are you already part of?